Equatorial Guinea, formerly a colony of Spain, has been ruled over by brutal dictators since the end of the colonial period. The current dictator, Teodoro Mbasogo, had a son who was accused by the international NGO Transparency International of having misappropriated public funds and spent them on a number of extravagances, including luxury cars and a building in Paris. Transparency International made an application under French law for the cars and the building to be declared to be the proceeds of crime and to be seized by the French government for disposal in accordance with the proceeds of crime legislation. Orders were issued by the court placing legal restrictions on the building pending its disposal. In order to forestall this, the government of Equatorial Guinea claimed that the building was used for the functions of its diplomatic mission to France. If the building was part of the embassy, then clearly it couldn't be sold. To bolster this claim, Equatorial Guinea first moved some of its diplomatic staff into the building and ultimately relocated the entire embassy to the building. France objected to the description of the building as being part of the Embassy of Equatorial Guinea because at the time of the court order, the building had been a private building which the French courts had found to have been purchased with the proceeds of crime. The situation raised an interesting question. Was it enough for Equatorial Guinea to have declared premises to be part of their embassy, or was it necessary for the host nation, in diplomatic terms called the receiving nation, to agree that the building should be designated as having an ambassadorial function? The court found that the consent of the receiving nation was required, but that such consent could only be withheld if the receiving nation was acting in good faith. The court then established 3 rules for what that actually meant. They said, in light of the object and purpose of enabling the development of friendly relations among nations, the court considers that an objection of a receiving state must be timely and not be arbitrary. Further, the receiving state's objection must not be discriminatory in character. From this case, we learn that the consent of the receiving nation is necessary for the establishment of premises as part of an ambassadorial mission, but any objection must be timely, not arbitrary, and not discriminatory.